Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and joining me as my guest today, I've got Pup Eddy from Columbus, Ohio. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I am awesome. It's the evening, and tomorrow is our puppy get together here in Orlando, so I'm ready for it.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So tell me a little bit about how you got your. Well, I'm going to go ahead and give everyone your full name, Pup Eddy Sweet Cuddles. I'd like to know the origin of the name and also the origin of your pup hood, which what I can tell is purple and black.
Yeah, my pup is purple and black. Okay, so the origin of how I came up with my name, Pup Eddy. Eddie is actually the name of my human alter ego. So I came up with the name Eddie in like 2013 when I was in college. I said if I were to ever be a porn star, that was gonna be that was gonna be my name. It was gonna be Eddie. So he's my alter ego. He definitely sticks up for me when I don't really feel like sticking up for myself. Definitely that um, other person that I kind of confide in. So Eddie. So I came up with Eddie. So I figured when I become a pup, I'll just use my name Eddie. So that's how. And sweet cuddles is because I just love to cuddle. I love being cuddled. I love to cuddle. I love spooning. I love having a pup or a boy, a man in my arms.
Oh yeah.
Of all that stuff. And so yeah, uh, in purple, I chose purple because purple to me is a royal color. I love the color purple. I love the way it complements my skin. I just love it. So that was like the color that I picked when I decided I wanted to do this. Eddie is currently, I say he's about a year old, year and a half now.
Okay.
He's he's a youngling, but he's still learning a lot about the community. So he's excited and
Well, that's what,
playful.
and that was my next question was to ask you how long you been a pup. So
Oh yes, I his birthday is March 17th, 2022. So um, it was actually the day I got my first hood and my collar. And I just, that was the day he was born. I put it on, and I was just like, hey, I can do this.
oh that's
Definitely.
awesome. So you've been in the pup community now just a little bit over a year. What have
Mhm.
you found has been the easiest part of being in the community? And then again, what's been the hardest part?
I'd say the easiest part for me has been uh, just realizing how welcoming the other pups are. I came into the pup community as a stray. I'm still a stray. However, I once I go to like certain events, um, there's a bar here that they have annual Lobos every Friday night.
Hmm.
It's at AWOL bar. It's lights out, barks out. If you're in the Columbus area, you should definitely check that out. Uh, but yeah, it is definitely a welcoming community. Everyone's playful. Everyone's friendly, and it's just a really good time. And so it's definitely something that was welcoming to me. The difficult part was me being just like getting into the headspace. So I have definitely it's something I'm still working on. Getting into like the headspace of like true
Hmm.
pupness, like not giving a damn, not really, I mean, within constraints, but
Yeah.
along the lines of just like being totally free, being a total pup, and just like all of those things. So
Love it, love it. So, if there's something that you could go out and change about our community, what do you think you would want to change?
um, I would say one thing I could really change about the pup community is I would like to let people know that it's okay to be a pup.
Hmm.
There's a whole stigma behind being a pup. It's all sexual. It's all of those things. Well, it's not necessarily the case. It doesn't have to be sexual. I mean,
Right.
it can be, but there's a whole stigma behind it. I tell people that I'm a pup. It's like, oh, I don't want anything to do with that. But I mean, it's not really anything to be ashamed of. It's not really anything to be, um, to really. hide yourself from. I mean, you're a pup. You're a pup. I saw a video on Instagram. It was actually really neat. I saw these two pups out in the mall, and it was it was like one of the switchover videos. So like the question was like, what is it that how do you let the world know like you don't care or something like that? And so there's two pups like out in a public mall. I said if I can get to that level of not giving a damn, I'm so for it.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
So yeah, that's one thing I would definitely change. Is like the stigma behind it, and
Oh,
just let them know that it's okay.
okay, all right. And if you met somebody that was wanting to get into the community, what advice would you give them?
I would tell them that there is really no right or wrong way to do it. It's like um, you're a pup. You want to be a pup. It's a learning journey. I'm still learning
Hmm.
after being in for like a year and a half. There's really it's what you make of it. Um, just go and have a good time. Just go in there, being yourself, and then being your pup. So it's like you being your best pup that you can be.
Yeah,
It's not there are no rules to it. There's nothing that you can really kind of. There's no book by book play out of how to be like the best pup.
yeah,
There's really none of that. So basically, you just be the best that you know how to be. Have a good time, have fun, cuddle, play with toys, meet people and other pups
yeah.
and handlers and
There you
furries
go.
and everything.
That's it. That's it. I agree. So, so what brings Pup Eddie the most joy out of pup play? And do you have a specific toy that you like to play with?
The thing that brings me the most joy,
I mean, we
um,
already kind of talked about cuddles.
I love cuddles. I just love a one-on-one connection. Thing that brings Eddie the most joy, knowing that his humans being taken care of,
Hmm.
and to know that there are people out there like himself. They're still learning this journey. And the thing that brings Eddie one of the most his favorite things is seeing all the different pups like on Instagram or different communities.
Yeah.
I just joined a pup group on Facebook in Montreal
Oh, really?
because I have a friend there who's interested in the community. I know very little French, but it's just really cool to see all these different communities all across the world, and that we're all over the place, different languages, different cultures, all of that stuff.
Oh,
It's one thing I'm very passionate about. So that's one thing that brings Eddie the most joy. And his favorite toy is chewy, squeaky toys that are furry and so cute.
oh, nice. Well, and you're
It's
exactly right with pups all over the place that you wouldn't even think. And I'm lucky that I get to talk to a lot of them. And in fact, I
really
had one today. The second one I did today was from Ecuador.
cool.
And
Ooh.
yeah, and he's moving to Orlando here in October, but he was living currently in Ecuador. And so it's pretty awesome getting to talk to pups all over the world.
Yeah, that's so cool. Do you know any Spanish?
No, thank goodness he spoke English.
That's cool. Just
No,
curious. Eddie's
unfortunately,
a
I'm not
curious.
bilingual, so I have to go with whatever I've got. So,
That's cool. Yeah, he's definitely a curious pup. He likes to talk to different people. Yeah, there's a pup here in Columbus that I've hung out with a few times. He's Chilean. He's really neat, really fun. We have to connect again soon because it's been a while, but he's totally awesome.
yeah,
Pup Cookie. Yeah.
I love talking to him. So thinking about, back to Pup Eddie, what has being a pup done for your mental health?
Being a pup has done a lot for my mental health. A lot of times, like I can get very anxious. I can get very depressed a lot of times. And so when I'm a pup, I go out and I just forget that I'm a human for a little bit.
Hmm.
I just like to go out there and put my hood on and meet all the other, cute pups out there. And we cuddle and we party and we drink and we do all these fun things. And it's definitely a great time. Again, don't drink if you're under 21. But
Oh, that's very true. Very
yeah,
true.
yeah, if
Good,
you're
good
21,
PSR.
you don't need to be drinking. Uh,
That was a PSR from Pup Eddie.
let's keep it legal, guys. Keep it proper. But no, he's definitely done a lot. Once I put my hood on, I'm no longer my human. I am Eddie. I um, Eddie dances. Eddie parties. Eddie likes to do all these fun things. And he likes to cuddle. It's in his name. It's in his nature. He loves to cuddle and he loves belly rub.
Isn't it awesome to be able to turn off the adult every now and then?
Definitely is. Sometimes, and Eddie loves McDonald's.
Oh,
There's a video of me that loves McDonald's.
so
You
so
give
does
me
so does Pup
McDonald's,
Twig.
I'll
What is your favorite thing at McDonald's?
chicken nuggies,
There you go.
pup nugs.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, what is one thing you wish you had known before you got into the community?
One thing I wish I'd have known. I would say I like to I would like to have known more about like the leather scene in general and how
Hmm.
it relates with pups. I like to know how pretty much how to reach that headspace. It's pretty much like my focus a lot of times.
Okay.
Like I've seen total pups that reach a certain headspace, and I'd like to know more. I'd like to know more about this headspace. Like what does um, you know the best headspace, and the best is objective. However, what are some good examples of like a good pup headspace?
Okay.
And I would like to, take some tips and then incorporate my own, you know, methods of being my own ways of being a pup into that headspace. Does that make sense?
Oh, of course, yeah. We all have our own ways of how we get there and everything, and but yeah, there's probably some kind of a DIY type, thing out there that helps us get into that headspace.
Oh, for sure.
So, what hobbies do you have, and also do you have any pets of your own?
I do have a pet. I have a dog. It's Carlos. He's 4. He's a Havanese, and he's sitting right here eating, walking around me as I'm interviewing. That's my baby. Um, I always say he runs the house. I live in it. So.
Oh, of course they do. Yeah.
Yeah, he runs the house. I live in it. I feed him and I take him outside and I do what's expected of me. So, my hobbies, human hobbies, or
Sure. Either or both. All. Yeah.
well, Eddie loves to he loves to dance
Okay.
and he
Good.
likes to go to the a wall. He likes to um, dance. He likes belly rubs. He likes cuddles. He likes being tickled. He's a very playful pup. He's a little shy though. Like when it takes him a little bit to warm up. Um, however, I definitely warm up to a group after a couple minutes and a couple beers,
There
a
you
couple
go.
cider.
Yep.
Human, I like to drive. I like to go to malls. Um, I like to go to the gym. Most of the time, like when I'm not working, I've been getting into Netflix now a lot more. So and Disney Plus because I love Disney.
Oh, well, yeah. I hear you on that one. So
You're in Orlando, so you're right in the heart of
I'm
it.
right here with Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been to Disney World, and I'm 30. And
Well, see that now you have a reason to come down here.
I know, I know. I've never been to Disney World. In human years, I'm 32, so in 32 years, I've never been to Disney World.
Oh, you would Disney World would probably blow your mind, even
I
at
know.
your age.
I
Yes.
need to go, and I would definitely love to go. So, but yeah, I like to try out different restaurants. I like music. I love jazz. I like all of these things. Just gets him, a little
I
cuddly.
love just about every kind of music and stuff. So I'm a big music person. Sure am.
Oh, that's awesome.
So how as a pup, do you currently identify as beta, omega, or alpha at this point, or
I am beta.
you're beta? Okay.
Yep. I switched to the roles of the other pup or the other man, human. Um,
Okay.
Although I've been getting into a little bit of bottoming a lot more. I've been a little bit more of Omega lately.
Oh, well, that's
Um,
okay.
so, but it might switch. Sometimes I might be more of an alpha
Yeah.
tomorrow. But it all depends. Like I've been exploring my submissive side, my submissive pup.
Well,
Um,
nice, nice.
just learning that and getting and embracing that because I firmly believe that true. It's okay to be masculine and enjoying bottoming, and
Oh, of course it can. Yes,
yeah,
I agree.
totally.
Totally agree.
Yeah, I love it, and Eddie has a great time.
Good, good.
Yeah, he
Well,
loves to howl when he's. Yeah.
you,
So
you would fit in great here because that's all we do down here when we all get together our last Saturday of the month. So
absolutely.
yeah.
Oh.
So what kind of events do you have going on for the community there in Columbus?
Well, in Columbus, I mentioned AWOL,
Hmm.
uh, and the once Friday a month we have Lights Out, Barks Out, and I believe they travel to various cities. So I think the third third Friday a month. I believe it's Pittsburgh. I'm not sure if it's the third Friday, but I know Pittsburgh's like 3 hours from here.
Hmm.
So they have one in DC, and basically we have our Lobos. We have. Let me think about that. They used to have an event at this bar called Steel Mill. I'm not sure if they still have it, but every third Friday we would get together and we would just kind of, just have a powwow, powwow. It's been a while. I've not heard anything recently. Um, and also there's a kink event um, that Lobos has. I believe it's right after Lobos on a Saturday, so it's a kink night. So you can
Okay.
definitely come up and be kinky. Um, yeah. So those are the events that I currently know of. Um, however, there are also events that various pups can have like at their homes.
Hmm.
So a lot of pups host pup gatherings, pup moshes, all of those things at their private homes. And they invite
Yeah.
other pups. I've been to a few. They're pretty awesome.
Oh, those are awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you could ask the next pup that I interview later tonight a specific question, what do you think you would want to ask them?
I would like to know, or I would ask, what would be your desired outcome, of being a pup? What is what's your drive? What drives you to be a pup?
Okay.
Just, you know, wanting to know those things. It would be
Okay.
pretty awesome. Because I'm pretty sure that next pup is super awesome, and I'd like to get to know him.
I'm sure they are. And you're going to get the question from the pup in Ecuador.
Absolutely.
Um, his pup name was Pup Dynamite.
Dynamite. Oh!
He has an explosive personality. That's why he's dynamite.
Woo!
So, what was the most difficult part in becoming a pup? Is what he wants to know.
The most difficult part in becoming a pup was, for me, um, I would say being my anxious human self,
Okay.
worrying about what people think.
Yeah.
And the older I get, the more I realize that certain people's opinions don't matter. The only person's opinions that matters is your own. And you go out there and you be the best pup. As soon as I put my hood on, I put my harness on, I'll walk from the parking lot to the door of Lobos. So basically, I would be in my pup hood, in my harness, walking down the street.
Yep.
The older me, a few years ago, I wouldn't do that because I was so subconscious.
Yeah.
So I definitely have grown since being a pup. I'd say growth was a challenging thing for me. And realizing that, at the end of the day, it's your life. Most people aren't really thinking about you more than you're thinking about yourself. So
Exactly.
basically, it's like we were so self-conscious about being who we are, what we do. We're always thinking that other people are thinking about us. They're not. They have a lot of things going on in their own world to be thinking about what's going on in ours. So the only person that really should be focusing on having fun should be yourself.
That's right. That's right.
So that was a difficult thing for me, coming out of that self-conscious mindset,
Mhm.
and then learning how to just be a pup. Because once a puphood, they don't know who my human is.
Yeah, they have no
You
idea.
know, no idea.
Yeah.
So I mean, the more I like to explore this, the more the more I like to explore this, the more I like to kind of combine my two worlds. Eventually, I'm not there yet, but
Well, we're getting there. So
we're
yes.
getting.
So if you had any other pups that wanted to reach out to you via social media, how might they get in touch with you?
Well, my Instagram is at pup_Eddy_sweet cuddles,
Okay.
and my Facebook is Sweet Eddy. That's sweet, SWEET, like the candy,
Mhm.
Eddy.
Okay.
My Facebook. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much my two main avenues that I check.
Okay. And that's all we need and everything. So any last word from Pup Eddie Sweet Cuddles before we get off of here?
Just be the best you out there. You've only got one life. This is something that you choose to pursue. This is something that you choose to indulge in. Do it. Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people have to say about you. Just really learn to be the best pup. You know, and at the end of the day, you be the best pup. You're going to encourage someone else to be the best pup, and then we're going to have a bunch of puppies run around here in different colored hoods
Okay.
and just like enjoying,
And
the life.
having a blast. Yeah.
Enjoying your puppy life.
That's right.
I hope to see a huge rainbow of puphoods at some point. I'd like to incorporate a new color, but I'm not sure yet. I love the purple,
Oh
but
yeah. And
definitely.
I've seen some muzzles and stuff that are rainbow now. So they're getting all those colors mixed into them. Me for
Definitely.
one, I can't do a full pup hood, especially here in Florida in the heat. So I go with the muzzle instead. So
Yeah, I thought about doing the kind of incorporating like a lime green, which is my birthstone because I'm in August. So
well, happy birthday if
my
it
human birthday. Indeed. Pup Eddie's a Leo, but he's a Pisces. His human's a Leo, but he's a Pisces. If that makes
oh man.
sense. So,
Well,
indeed.
well, it was awesome to get to talk to you on this
Thank
here
you for having me.
stuff, and I'm sure our paths are going to cross again here soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, hey, man, you have a wonderful one.